Hey everyone, welcome back to The Long Dark. We are here in the Trapper's Cabin, starting episode 13. In the last episode, we made a severe miscalculation, but we're back here to try to correct that miscalculation. Let's take a peek in here. So we put the heavy hammer on ourselves, perfect. Gonna drop that bedroll. I wanted to bring the bedroll here, just so we have a little supply of cloth for ourselves if we decide to repair anything and stuff like that. So, the feathers, I think I'm going to leave the feathers. I actually collected a lot more as well. And I think what I'm going to do over here is drop the hides. We'll get those carrying. Having that bedroll here is actually nice because that gives us a nice supply of cloth if we want it. We actually might be tearing that down too. Not too sure. No scrap metal though. No scrap metal. That can be torn down for scrap. I don't think I'm going to do that though. Rose hips, I'll take it. We kind of need the teas we can get here. I'm going to take all the coffees as well. Might have to start using some coffee to act kind of like a tea. Acorns I'm going to start taking as well. That can be used as a tea. Get ourselves a 100% sewing kit. 72, so we're not that heavy. Not that heavy. I'm going to drop the arrowheads here. We can keep those here. Same with the hooks. I don't think I'm going to need them. All right. That looks good to me. We are gonna probably... Let's see, do I want to start a fire right now? Not too sure what I want to do. I think warming up, though, is a priority, and we'll probably sleep a little bit. I actually think I'm gonna take my birch bark tea. I do remember mentioning that in the last episode. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Drop a few of these. The rest of that stuff we're gonna keep on us, because we might have to very well start a fire in the poachers camp on the way back. Okay. Put this out. I think we're good on the torch. We're good on some water as well. I'll drink my soda. We're going to need a little bit of calories. All right. Actually, I was stupid. Gotta drink that. Yeah, we really do need to drink that, don't we? Okay, that's fine. We'll get a full 9 hours in. Excellent. Should be able to sleep that full 9 hours as well. So that'll bring us up a little bit in condition. We might have to start fires. Oh, look at that. Wow, got a lot of condition back. Oh, that's good. That is excellent. Okay. That is what I wanted. Just eat a little bit. It's too bad we made all of our potatoes already. I think unfortunately I'm going to probably just eat that one just so it doesn't degrade anymore. We'll eat another cattail. So let's check up on the weather outside. See how that's going for us. It's nice. It's actually really nice. -15. And I do have some rabbits over there too I could grab. The rabbits, I kind of think we get the rabbits. We need more than 2 cured gut for what we want to be making, don't we? It's always going to be nice to have that extra, and we got to start a fire anyway. And it is in the morning too, so let's try. Let's try. The rabbits are in town, that's great. If they're not, that's nice too, I guess. I think we saw them in town in the last episode, so they should still be here. Well, it's probably the classic, you go inside and come back out and they're not here anymore. Hey, oh, it doesn't look like that. Is it just one of you? Looks like it. Alright. It just looks like one. That's okay. We'll bring this guy inside. We're going to tear him down. We'll get a fire going after that. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. If the weather stays like this all day, we're going to move. For sure. We'll get... Let's see. Do I want that meat right now? I think I do. I think I do. And then while some stuff is cooking, we can go ahead and tear down the rest of the things. Maybe I'll just do one gut while I'm here waiting, and then we'll start a fire. So the plan is to ultimately get back to where we were, Old Spence. We have a lot of firewood there, which I guess is one good thing about going there early. We have a nice supply of firewood, so we're not going to be worrying about running out of firewood over there. But like I said, though, I think I'm going to make a few coffees. That'll kind of be our warmth bonus. Our warming teas, I should say. Do that. I'll try to start the fire with just all sticks. We'll see how that goes. Ah, of course. Of course. That's okay. Accelerant. 4 accelerants. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. Accelerant can come in the form of gunpowder and lamp fuel, so not worried about it. Alright. Get the rest of these sticks picked up. I'm going to use probably most of them, and I'll use a few reclaimed wood as well. Okay. Cool. How much are you? You're 500 calories. Put you on. Put you on. And harvest that. Shouldn't burn. Okay. Nice. Take that. Take that. Excellent. Let's do prepared acorns. We could do that. I like birch bark, though. That birch bark's gonna come in handy today. Alright. And let's put that on there. I'm gonna make a coffee as well, I think. Yep. Okay, let's eat up. It's not a ton, but it's something. Save our cattails for later. Alright. 7, 8. 1 birch bark. We'll obviously get that going. Probably gonna be drinking that tonight. Yeah. Do that. Do that. I'm gonna move these. They're a little close to the fire. Put them right here. There we go. Same thing with the pelt. That over there. That's fine. Okay, 6 and 8. Let's drop what we have. Drop that. I'll drop 2 coffees. And then the birch bark is being made. Good. How much water we got? I'm gonna need a little more than that. Just a little more. Slap 2 reclaimed on. Another coffee. Drop that. And then birch bark. Shake them all again. Nice. Okay. Could sleep an hour right now, but I'm not gonna. We have coffee for that. Take a look outside. How we doing? A little breezy. -31. But it's a little warm. I'd say cold is -40 and below probably for this mode. Either way, not ideal. But is what it is. 10 minute. I think we could smash that up with the heavy hammer as well, can't we? I think we can. Or we're probably gonna need some more acorns. That's probably what it is. All right, 64 pounds. That's good. We're gonna be a little heavier, obviously, with all this water and such. But the water's good to make now, so we don't have to later. 42 minutes. I think I'm gonna go. What do you say, guys? Think we go? I'm gonna say yeah to that. Let's just make sure, too, we have everything we need. Cloth. That's good. We only need 2 cloth. We're gonna probably get more scrap metal at Old Spence. We're gonna chop down some of those shelves. We have a little bit of room, so I'm gonna take a little bit of reclaimed with me as well. There's really no reason not to take more firewood with you if you've got the room. All right, let's take all those. The coffees, I believe, are going to be going into the flask. At least 2 of them are. I'll probably just drink one here on the way out. Okay, good. And I'm gonna also probably drop the marine flare, because the marine flare is something that we don't need to be having with us. Okay. All right, just a little quick check to make sure we got everything. Heavy hammer's with us. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Not ideal, but we're just trying to get to the poachers camp. Okay, if this goes out, we got plenty of matches, but I do just want to get to the poachers camp. So that'll be our nice little docking off point. Once again, that's why I bring all this firewood, just in case, and we do have the space for it. So there's no reason not to. Let's get behind, like, I don't know, this tree maybe? We good here? Yes, we are. Okay. Drink up. Excellent. Didn't give us back too much warmth. What can you expect, though? We do have a rosehip tea as well. Man, it is pretty cold. It is cold. I think what I'm also probably going to do as well is look for some teas at Old Spence. You can go ahead and peek around. See if there's any rose hips lying around. There are a lot of reishi over by there, I think. So we can hunt for those. Actually, I know they're around there, because we harvested a lot of them in Dead Man. Nice and warm. Still gonna start that coal fire. Nice. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. This episode is really just to correct our huge mistake from last episode, but you know what? That's okay. That's alright. Part of being a good player is knowing how to fix your worst mistakes. So it's not a huge deal. Another birch bark out of that. That's good. Definitely going to keep this torch going here. Is a little warmth bonus. I think we can start taking a little bit of damage. We actually gained a ton of condition last night. More than I thought we would. Here's another birch bark so we can make another tea. That's nice. Birch bark tea is essentially unlimited. It is an unlimited resource, unlike rose hips and reishis, which are limited. I kind of think if we ever get to the point where we want to set up kind of a base location, I do think somewhere near a birch bark forest, birch bark trees, would be our best bet. I mean, Trappers isn't too far from things birch bark. But there are a few other locations that I think would be maybe a little better. I think the Mountaineer's Hut. You can find a lot of birch bark over there, typically. Camp office is meh. Camp office is meh. You really gotta hike up to the hills to find any birch bark. Okay, let's drop this quickly. At this point, it's not really saving matches. It's just because a torch makes you a little warmer. That's really all. If you were in an inside location and you were cold by just a few degrees, then a torch would definitely make the difference for you. Okay, we hecked through. We got through Mystery Lake without taking any damage, which is good. But I'm expecting that to change here. It is sunset almost, so I'm wondering if maybe I want to just kind of hike through the cold. Pretend like it doesn't really bother me. But I don't really think that's a good idea. I don't really think so. I think we're going to be getting pretty hurt if we do that. There's a wolf, 2 wolves over there now. Pretty close to the railroad tracks here. I haven't seen wolves that close to the railroad tracks in a while. Keep hiking, though. So I do think a tea or 2, maybe some coffee. I probably should resist drinking any more coffee because I do want to heal up tonight. And we're not going to heal up. Well, I'll tell you what, though. I tell you what, we could forge tonight. If we're wide awake. Forging would not be the worst thing ever. That's the bear, so we're going to have to figure out a way around him. Shouldn't be too difficult. I guess it is going to be difficult because this tree doesn't want to let me go. Getting pretty close, but continue this way. Back in the muskeg. Who would have thought, you know? Who would have thought? We'd be back here. Man, what a very, very crucial miscalculation. I mean, that's pretty serious. Forgetting your heavy hammer. I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens to the best of us. But in a mode like this, you have to be near perfect. Obviously, there's going to be little exceptions, such as this little miscalculation where you don't necessarily have to be perfect. It just helps you a ton if you are perfect. But come Dead Man, we need to be perfect. There's no going to be leaving your heavy hammer somewhere. None of that. You either have the heavy hammer or or you die, right? Or you lose a lot of condition. That's what we're going to be kind of working with here. Looks like the wolves are still going to be over there, yep. Not a big deal. Just keep to ourselves, stay in our lane. As long as the wolves don't come over this way, we should be good. Yeah, I don't remember wolves ever being over here. I really don't. They would used to be on that side of the poacher's camp. They would never be behind where those reishi and the burdock were. Interesting. More cattails. I think it's going to be another case, though, of seeing how the afternoon kind of evolves. And then based on that, we'll see if we want to leave or not. If it's clear and windy, I'll go. But if it's snowy and windy like this, I think I'm going to keep staying behind. Just because it doesn't really make sense for us to be leaving when conditions are like this. Because they could easily go into blizzard mode. We found that out, actually, last time we were here. I was tempted to go, but something told me to stay. And we stayed, and look what happened, so. Alright. Got some cattails. Gonna put a cedar on this fire. Probably could have done a stick, because I'm gonna chuck 2 coals on anyway. That's alright, though. And we have enough firewood, so if we can stay here tonight, or if we have to stay here tonight, we certainly can. Certainly can. 2 coal. Look at all these sticks that we can harvest. Eventually. Okay, so I'll probably follow through with my original plan. And put some teas down, so we can potentially forge tonight. Let's just triple check. Okay, good. Good. Ain't leaving that behind again. No, sir. And we have some cloth and some scrap, so we're looking good. This time, right? Looking good this time. Alright. I am going to take this opportunity, though, to make a little bit more water. And I think I'll make a little bit more tea as well. I could do prepared acorns, can't I? Let's save up on the acorns. Let's save up on them. And we'll use our last bit of coffee for that tin. There we go. And what I will do is make some more water with that can. We can put the birch bark down. I'm not going to drink that until tonight, but I guess you never really know. You never really know. And let's get these 2 potatoes out of here. They cannot be warmed up, I don't think. Oops. We'll wait till something is cleared. I don't think you can warm those up. I'm only checking because it does say cold on it, but let's just check. I know I've checked before, but yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. Let's eat it. Weather's nice and calm. Weather is very calm. Make some birch bark in these last few minutes of warming up. Not sure what to make of this weather. This weather looks very... looks like bait, you know? It's like, hey, you could leave right now because there's no blizzard. Why would there be a blizzard? And then you're going to get in the middle of a muskeg where there's no shelter and it's going to just start coming down. Not sure what I want to do about that. I'll tear down this torch while waiting. Could sleep 1 hour. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. Do I do it? I'm skeptical of this weather. I am. I'm very skeptical. Very, very skeptical. Yeah, okay. I'll sleep 1 hour. Yeah. This is more just waiting for what the weather's gonna do than anything. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's actually exactly what I wanted to happen too. Nice and foggy, keep us nice and warm. Probably only gonna have to drink a few of my teas, but nothing crazy. 74. I'll take 1 more. Okay. Horrible torch, but that's okay. Okay, can I... Okay, there's the bear. It works for me. Alright. So let's try not to get caught in the fog this time. There was really nothing we could do last episode, you know. That was beyond our control. We tried going straight, got a little off track, and since it's so foggy like that, you can't really do anything beyond your control at that point. So I think right now we just try to get to Old Spence before it completely fogs over. There's a chance it doesn't fog over completely, but I know Forlorn, it loves to. It loves to fog over. Alright. Alright, coffee, you're up. I hate using coffee for warmth, but I guess in this case we're not really using it for warmth. We do have future plans. So that does make me feel a little better about things. Three rocks. That will get the job done nicely. 26%. Not the greatest torches I pulled, but I'm living with it. So I think I discussed plans for after this series a little bit, but I kind of have a little bit of a plan beyond that. I do think after this series we're going to be running up a Deadman challenge. This series, it really got me into wanting to play some really hardcore long dark, like no mercy type of stuff. So what better to do that than Deadman? And I do think maybe after that Deadman challenge, we're probably going to run up potentially another Misery series, because I know I'll probably, however long I survive this time, I know for sure it ain't going to be an infinite amount of time. So we can always try to break that record in another series, if you know what I'm getting at. Just kind of keep running it up a little bit. So I think that's the plan for really after next series, is just to keep going with the theme of hardcore long dark content. And I know everybody loves to watch that stuff, so it's really not a huge not a huge deal making that content and stuff when people like watching it, and I enjoy playing it a ton as well. So, what is that wolf doing? Figure it out, please. I don't know what he's doing, but I'll let him be, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I watch this side, though. Okay, we'll drop you. I'm gonna use you. And I'm going to... drink you. There we go. Alright, from now on, though, a little condition damage might be in order. It's only -5 out here. Wow. What a privilege. What a privilege. I'm gonna try to jump to that island. These wolves over here. I know these wolves can't really get me because there's some weak ice, but I'm sure they'll find a way to. Ooh, those crampons coming in useful. Crampons can help you walk on weak ice like that for a little longer. I haven't really tested how much longer, though. I know they can help you walk on weak ice, but I don't know for how much longer, how much of a bonus that really gives you compared to without crampons. And here's what I wanted to find. More rose hips. There's 24 right here. That's enough for another tea. Or I guess enough for us to get back from forging, if you look about it that way. There's a maple. I'm gonna pass on the maple. I'm really good on anything bow-related for the time being. I know that'll probably change once I start melting through my arrows. But I do honestly think I'm going to be good on that. So here we go. Here's old Spence just about. We're almost there. There is a fire barrel out here, which isn't too helpful for us, but on a dead man challenge, like if say we're coming in at this temperature during a dead man challenge, more than likely going to use that fire barrel. So there are reasons why it is helpful. We just don't need it right now. We searched out everything. Is that another feather for me? Yes. I'm going to take all the feathers. Alright, fullness setting in now. But that's okay, we have our destination on the horizon. There were no wolves over here last time we were here. Which is excellent. That just means peaceful reishi searching, doesn't it? So, the energy is up. I think I am going to use tonight to forge. And I think we can use tomorrow to kind of hang out and relax here a little bit. Gather some teas. And do all that fun stuff. I probably should have brought a few more arrows and a cured birch sapling. That way I could maybe make an arrow or two here. Start having fun with the bow sooner, once we get to trappers and craft that up. But hey, alas, we made it. We did make it. Excellent. Here we are. Alright, so this fire goes on and it stays on. Essentially. What was that? Practical gunsmithing? Let's just use that. Should get this fire first try, hopefully. I didn't catch if that was a 100% chance. I think it was 95. Could be wrong, though. There we go. Yeah, I'll just throw you in the corner. Okay, cool. So we're going to start pumping this with coal like you wouldn't believe. 2 pieces. Got a few more here. A lot more here. Take all of it. Reclaimed. Got some sticks on that, too. The cedar on. So the forge needs to reach 270 degrees. So that's a hot fire. 2 more on that. Would love to save a little bit of coal for my journey back, but if we don't have any, then That's not a problem. We can always stop by the cave close to trappers and grab coal over there. So, good. Okay. Let's cook that up. Wilderness Kitchen, that's something for us to read eventually. 7 hours on that. Did I shake that tea? I'm getting paranoid now, but I really don't want that to burn. That would be such a bummer. Okay, 4 hours for 4 of that. I think that's fair. Or is it an hour and a half for 4 metal? That works for me. 220. Put another coal on, and then I think we're probably going to need something else. And I think we're going to stop at like 260. 256, huh? Yeah, alright. 8 coal, though. That is what remains for me. That's more than enough to get home. More than enough. Okay. Well, we're here finally. This is why I picked up the extra cattails on the way, because I knew we were going to need a little more food than what we had on us. So we'll eat up. And I'm sure there's a deer carcass outside somewhere we can harvest in the morning. Alright. And the water situation, looking good as always. Alright, guys. 9 hours. The forage. Oops, that was it. What am I missing? Am I missing something? There we go. Oh, it scared me for a second. Okay, let's do the knife first. That's going to be 3 hours of our lives. Nice. Oh, so good. Okay. And then 7 hours left. I'm gonna eat 1 cattail. Majority, though, is gonna be just water. There we go. Alright. Improvised hatchet. Let's do it. Nice. Ooh, blizzard. Normally I wouldn't like that, but we're gonna get a nice burn bonus on this, so I'm a fan. Let's eat up. Take us to 60 cattails. Excellent. Okay. And then I'll drink up too. So let's focus on making some arrowheads now. I did want to find some more scrap metal. We only have 2 left, and that's only 4 arrowheads, which is a little bit of a problem, but we might be okay. We might be alright. We have a lot of firewood back here to break up. Same with these planks. Could definitely do some work on those. So we have 5 hours on this fire. I think I'm going to put 10 hours worth of fuel. And I'll carry all that with me. So, yeah. Okay, 10 hours. Perfect. I don't think I'm going to even use the birch bark. I really don't. I really don't. I think I'm just going to sleep. So, 9 hours away. Well, that was 8 hours, but I don't even think we were going to sleep for 9 hours anyway. So this should get us up to a decent condition. Nice, there we go. Woke up fully rested. Love to see that, and it's noon. 6 hours on that. That's fine. Let me actually put on one of these, and I'm going to go search around, I think, for maybe just a piece of scrap metal somewhere. Be lying around here sometimes. Oh, here we go. See? I'm not crazy. I'm not... Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not usually crazy. I am forgetful, but I'm not crazy. I haven't heard or seen any wolves over here, though, so I am going to take just a little stroll downtown this way. Nobody here. Not very often you can say that. Another piece of firewood. Just listening out. Any scrap metal in here? Nothing. This is a plank you can break down, yeah. Don't really do that, though. Alright. Ooh. Hold on a sec. I know we don't want to get cold, but I am going to take a chance and look for any birch bark that may be over here. Such as you. Anything else? Nope. There's the bear all the way over there. Haven't hunted the bear over here at all, I don't think. Ever. So he would be an interesting thing to grab at some point. If I had the bow, the materials for the bow here, who's to say? Maybe I wouldn't try for that. But we do have 3 scrap metal now, so that's good. That is good. I wanted to make maybe a little more, like 10 arrowheads, but I'll definitely take what I have. I forgot about that book. I'll take that. So 6 hours, that's 11 till boiled. Nice. Eat some of our cattails. So what's the plan next, guys, huh? Once we go back to Trappers and make the bow, what is going to be the plan next? I kind of think Desolation Point. I won't lie, I kind of like that area going down there, Coastal Highway. It's a nice welcoming environment. It's really not. It's really not. But the fishing huts are down there too, which is something I want to brush up on is my fishing skill. And we have some fishing books back at camp office, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 6 hours. That works for me. I think we can do... Actually, tell you what. I did this last time. 34. Did this last time I foraged. This tends to work. Do an hour arrowhead, and then take the water once it's done. 7 minutes. Okay, and we'll do the same thing. And we'll go ahead and make another arrowhead. So this is going to give us 2, 4, 6 arrowheads. And plus 2 back at Trappers. So 8 arrows. I'm happy with that. It's more than we had. That's for sure. Alright, and I'm going to tear down these crates here too. I believe we're going to spend probably another night here. Because why wouldn't we? Let's take advantage of all this firewood. I know we probably want to save some for next time we're here, but I'm sure there'll be a little bit left for us. And I want to run outside too and go grab those reishi. So we'll be doing that. This is an excellent cabin fever defeat. We will no longer have to be dealing with cabin fever once we're back at Trappers, at least for a little bit. Antiseptic. Ugh, come on now. The worst item. It's not the worst. There's a lot of worse items than antiseptic, but it's just not even worth carrying. Alright, this is what I wanted. Grab me all of this stuff. Nice. And sprinting is just not even a thing anymore. I mean, partially because we're so heavy. But heaviness is good in this case, because we have a lot of good stuff on us. So I guess, really, what do I want to do with this heavy hammer? Do I want to leave it here? Do I want to take it back to Trappers? I really am leaning towards taking it back with me. Because there's going to be a time where I'm going to want some acorn coffee or something, and I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have the heavy hammer to smash it up into acorn grounds, and I'm going to be all mad. So I think taking the heavy hammer back with us is going to be the play. I have all this firewood on me. No wonder I'm slow. There we go. Good, so we can sit by the fireside all day, prepare some of these, get a nice full night's sleep as well. And we should be back at 100% condition by tomorrow morning. And then at that point we can gauge whether we want to leave or not. I think we will, probably maybe towards the afternoon. It's really going to depend how the weather is. If it's foggy and nice in the morning, then we'll get on out of here. But if it's a blizzard, probably stay a little bit. And we do have our tools now as well, which is such a awesome thing. So we can stick around and break up some logs for some more firewood, which is great. Fantastic. Okay. Found the fir wood. We'll throw that on. 43 sticks. You know what we're going to do. Nope. Yeah, that's good. Put the rest of the sticks over here. I'll take all the broken down torches. Yeah, make some more water. Why not? Really just living in luxury over here. Can we use the heavy hammer? 32. Yeah, let's use it. Gotta be careful I don't break these down, though. I at least want one plank left. Okay, and I'm going to keep that reclaimed wood. Oh, excuse me, birch bark. Keep that right over here. 16, excellent. And have a lot more where that came from. Keep a stick on me. The same thing. Food isn't unlimited here, so that is one thing. But we do have a lot of a lot of cattails. I'm glad I brought them. I'll probably go looking for more in the morning. Out there near the broken cabin, out on the ice. I'm sure there's a few more I did not grab. Okay. Excellent. I'll break down this plank. I'm gonna keep one here, obviously. I would love to still be able to get up top. I know it's a little faster with the hatchet, but I didn't bring a whetstone with me, so I'm not going to be using the hatchet right now. There's no way. Don't want to risk it. Nice. So, one plank for getting up and down. Leave that. There we go. And I'll take my pot back. I'm going to start dropping a lot of this stuff here. Just in the form of water. 118. Start moving this. I'll take the little water bottles. There we go. Nice little stash for ourselves. I'll put a big one on. There we go. Okay, life is good here at Old Spence for now. Life is good. Let's break you down for an hour and 8, or an hour and 6. Cool. I believe we have one more box, 2 more boxes down here to do. That's cool. 36 minutes. How much is it to break you down? Is it going to be like 45? It is. Let's do that. Cool. And I'll break that last box down here in a little bit. Make one more batch. Dump all the reclaimed. Good. Make sure to eat, because that would be a shame if we lose our bonus. That really wouldn't be good if we lost our food bonus. It really wouldn't be. I think maybe on the way back, though, we swing by the high blind. That way I can gather more cattails over that way, because I haven't been that way yet. So that'll be good. Trail boots, I'm good. Drink some water. That's fine. Break you down for an hour and 8. Nice. We'd tear these trail boots down for some pure leather. Might do that. 31. Okay. Well, 30 gives me enough time to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do, such as rose hip preparation. Alright. Oil dry. Cool. Alright, and I'm going to probably drop a little bit of water as well. Take the small ones. I don't know why it breaks them up into small ones now. Used to be nice, even drop, typically, but it's not anymore. Something really wonky did happen with the using the Imperial system for measurements with the last update. That's okay, though. Okay, 11 hours. That is obviously way more than enough. So we will eat, we will drink, and we will sleep. And life is good here at the Muskeg, here at the Old Spence Hotel. I am burning through my cattails, though. That's okay. We'll go searching in the morning for some more. Alright. Good, good, and good. Alright. I'm not going to be able to probably get a 9-hour sleep in, but I'll put in as much as I can. Nice. Almost full condition. Excellent. This looks like a blizzard. If I've ever seen one. Anything I can... Can I, like, scrap that replacement fuse for for scrap. That would be cool. Whoops. I won't do that though. Like we can do it anyway. Okay. A lot of empty drawers and such. We really cleaned this place out now, didn't we? We really did. What I will do is take back maybe 3 water bottles. Yeah, that'll give me way more than enough to cook what I want to cook. So we'll start with a birch bark. Actually, let's save that birch bark. Let's use this. Yeah, that works. I like that. Gotta drink a little bit too. So all these reishi teas are going to be going into a flask eventually, so we don't have to waste any more coffee and such. Doing that. I'm actually going to take that back, because we don't need that. Not right now, anyway. More reishis. Gotta remember to drink. There we go. Alright. Drop you, please. Thank you. Perfect. 7 minutes. Might as well just pass time. Doesn't seem like it's... it does. It kind of does seem like it's gonna blizzard. Didn't hear any wind. No more of... No more reishis. That's okay. Do 20 minutes. Gonna keep all these warm. Okay. Just make sure none of them's gonna burn. None. Still have a long bit of fire on that. 30 minutes. Nice even preparation. Cool. And I'm gonna keep making them, because we can fit a few more teas in our flask, I believe. Alright, that should be all my reishis, right? Yes. Yes, it is. There we go. Look at this, huh? Love to see this. That is good stuff. If I could find another piece of scrap, though, really wouldn't be opposed to trying to forge 1 or 2 more arrowheads. You see that deer over there. That deer is tempting. Very tempting. But like I said, I'm trying to find some scrap metal. Nothing here. Sometimes there's a piece of scrap over here. Not today, though. Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we did pick the area pretty clean. And it does seem like on these higher difficulties, too, you gotta bring some of that scrap with you, because if you don't, there's not really enough here to be relied on. Yep, doesn't seem like it. Okay, well that's okay. We forged enough arrowheads. That's gonna be 6 plus another 8 back at home. Back at base. That's way more than enough for some nice arrow fun. Do 15. Gotta eat a little bit. I think once I'm fully warmed and if the weather is not bad, probably go hunting for some cattails. 2 gallons. Still would like to drop some of that. Take the small ones. Okay. I don't know if I want to put any more stuff on the fire. I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to let it just chill for a little bit, because if we leave and we have 10 hours left on the fire, that would be such a waste of firewood and materials. So I'm going to see kind of how long we can get away with just keeping the fire as is. Amazing how you can go from 70 cattails to 35. That's half of our cattails right there gone. You have to be a little wary of that. Okay. Tempted to sleep an hour, but we can actually read a little bit. Maybe read for... Yeah, read for an hour. See what happens. Tear down those torches next. Cooking level 3. So we're going to be going for 4 here, it looks like. And some time to tear the torches down. Just a really chill day here at Old Spence. Just a nice little motel. Motel Spence is what this is. It's nice. Although you do have to bring your own firewood, it seems, but that's okay. I do really think we did we inadvertently helped ourselves out a lot by coming here first and then going back. It seems so stupid because bottom line, we forgot our heavy hammer, which is just embarrassing. But we were able to bring one batch of firewood and then come back with another batch of firewood. So we really did kind of allow ourselves to have what we have right now, including almost full condition. So it did work out. Granted, in the moment, kind of felt a little bad about things, but definitely improved. So we're doing good. I wonder when this next affliction is going to come on, though. Oh, that's a blizzard, but that is also a nice burn bonus, too. So I'm not mad. Let's get us down to 30 cattails. Still pretty heavy, but that's because of our tools. And the water situation is pretty heavy, too. Okay. Cool. Alright. 4 hours on the fire. I can do 3 hours here. Cool. Nice. Cooking level 4, guys. Excellent. So what day are we on? 25. Cooking 4 by 25. That's not too bad. That's really not too bad at all. Good. Really good. Let's take a peek at our skills, though, while we're here. Carcass 2, cooking 4. Fire starting 2. Ice fishing is something I want to get up very badly. We have a book for the archery. And mending is coming along, but mending you'll never get to level 4 or 5. That thing is a lost cause. Okay, 3 hours. Let's do a 2-hour read on the book. Alright, looks like the weather chilled out. I kind of think we're going to stay here another day. I think we have more than enough firewood to do so. Just a shame because I would love to be forging some more arrowheads, but whatever. It's fine. It is okay. Once an arrow breaks, you can always harvest it and get that arrowhead back, so it's not like these 8 arrowheads are going to go anywhere. It's just about keeping track of your arrows and losing them. That's the big thing. I could scrap this pry bar for 2, but I'm not going to do that. The lantern might. Do the lantern. I'm not sure. I don't like scrapping my tools very often. And especially the cooking pot. What is this? Scrap for, yeah, just 1. Forget about that. Alright, 2 hours on the fire starting book. Oh, excellent burn bonus. Just excellent. Alright. I'm gonna put probably enough for 9 hours. And that's actually good, too. Okay, and tomorrow, I think we move. Tomorrow's the guaranteed move. The weather today wasn't too great. It was just windy and snowy. Had that blizzard late in the day as well. So not moving was justified. But I think tomorrow we deal with better weather. Just a little prediction there. Okay. Excellent. 5 hours on that. Let's finish up our read about fire. Good. Now this should level us up. Yes, fire starting 3. Cool. So if I recall, fire starting 3 means we don't need tinder anymore, if I recall correctly. And start fires without tinder. Good. So, go ahead and just do that. Not that tinder was ever heavy or anything, it's just now less annoying to start a fire. Good. All right, really nice progress in this episode. I'm very happy with things. Very, very happy. And that was all we had for books, yep. That was indeed. Good. I could tear those down too, eventually. I'd tear them down right now. How long is that? Ooh, hour and a half. That's pretty steep, though. I'm gonna do it anyway. Because cured leather is something you don't come across too often. Okay, now I think it's bedtime, though. I do think now is the time of dreams. Works, do one of that. Just enough for 9 hours, because we're going to sleep. Probably sleep about 9 hours, but the fire will last, for sure, more than 9 hours. Alright, guys. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Alright, and another blizzard, huh? Well, I can't be too mad, because it's another fire bonus, but we do have a nice save. We really have a really nice point to leave off. Much better than last episode, I'll tell you that. But so in the next episode, we'll head towards probably not the poachers camp, but more hook it right and go towards the hunter's blind. Pick up some more cattails along the way, because we're really needing of that. And with our remaining cloth, we can probably do some repairs of our clothing, because it looks like spending time out here has really brought it down. So all things for the next episode. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.